Welcome back, everybody, to another awesome beginning of a fortnight, end of a fortnight, however you want to look at it.
So excited.
We are the Radio Nomad, coming at you from Rumpus Room. It's me, Joe Bag of Donuts, your host of the most, alongside my trusty cohort, Slam.
Oh, hey.
And the Beard.
Yo.
What's up, guys?
Nice to be back.
Yeah, back. Oh, right, yeah.
It's been a while, man.
We did have to miss a week. Beard and Joe Bag of Donuts kind of crapped out on the show.
Yeah.
And Slam didn't feel like doing it by himself, even though we asked.
I tried. I couldn't figure out how to...
that would be so funny.
Break into the rumpus.
I couldn't figure out how to turn on the computers.
Also,
anything.
My Beard impression is terribly lacking.
True.
So it would have been very evident.
Very evident.
Very.
Evident.
Very evident.
Very fucking evident. Which brings me to my next point.
That's a good point.
Yeah. You know, we've been kind of doing themes for the show. I think it's a cool idea.
Have we?
It was my idea, so I think it's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah. Remember last week we did like songs or music or something like that?
Oh, yeah. I do remember that.
Yeah, not this week. Stop.
Oh, damn it.
But yeah, this week, damn it. Yeah, see, like, I think this will be really easy to do. We have a bunch of dirty mouths and, I don't know, swearing. That's a pretty good topic, right? You got a lot to say about swearing.
Shit hoary it is.
Those
a good subject,
and I do. Are those actually swear words? Like, my grandma says shit.
It depends on who you ask.
Well, I'm asking you.
I consider them swear words because they are words that I wouldn't feel comfortable saying in front of anybody.
Wait.
Not to say I wouldn't say them in front of anybody, not just anybody.
Hold on.
There will be a diagram on the website.
Just a minute.
This will make sense.
What did you even say? Shit hoary?
Shit whore.
Oh, shit whore. I thought you said shit hoary.
Shit hoary. That's the Chitari word for hello.
Hey.
Whoa.
Well, you kind of swear a lot, don't you?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Yeah,
it's like a nervous habit.
So instead of saying you usually just swear?
I'll be like fucking...
See, that drives me crazy. That ruins swearing for me. When people
That's lazy.
Yeah.
I don't actually do that.
Oh, dude, you ever been to the fucking, what the fuck is it called? That shit that you fucking, the cocksucker. God damn it, I can't fucking remember that shit.
Yeah, no, I do it when I'm, like, drunk.
See,
then it starts happening.
Yeah.
But other than that, I try and save swearing for special occasions, like yelling at people.
Or, like, hurting yourself accidentally.
Oh, yeah, that's a really good time to swear. Like,
yeah.
I get in trouble for that, even that. It's kind of like...
What, do you live with your mom still?
It's kind of like... no comment.
Well,
I go, I like... I don't know, sometimes maybe I overdo it a little bit. I'll get up and, like, kind of hit my toe on something. It doesn't really hurt, but I'm like, oh, I hit my toe. That should have hurt. Fucking... And then I'm fine. And then the person, like, people around me will be like... God, did you really need to swear there? Like, it was like 5 seconds after you even hit your toe.
F you, dude.
F you, dude. Does that make it okay if you just use the letter?
I say that a lot.
I say the letter. Yeah. I never swear. I just say the letter.
I swear.
Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it's so much effing better.
I noticed that TV shows can get away with that. They can just say the letter.
Yeah. The radio can too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Or we've talked about that. I was going to say, or if you say, like the F word or the N word. Like it just all of a sudden you can say it, even though it carries the exact same connotation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I'd F that B in the A.
Yeah,
That's
like
true.
that.
That's true. I personally just don't believe that any word should be taboo, because the more you try and refrain and like hide it away, the more power you're giving it anyways.
Sure. What about the word taboo?
Really
That should be
underused
taboo.
word.
Totally
No.
racist.
Well, then what would be taboo?
Wait, is taboo racist now?
That's racist. That's racist.
Yeah, it is.
Survey says. Well, fair enough. I will. I'd like to apologize to everybody who is offended by that word. I'm not sure which race I was offending.
What's the least offensive swear word?
Well, that kind of gets back to our original point. What is this? Like, what are swear words? Is poop a swear word? That's not very...
Oh, no, you didn't!
I was just thinking.
I guess it's not the least offensive.
I was just thinking piss.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's rotten.
Piss, yeah. Who was the comedian who had the 7? Was that George Carlin who had
The seven.
Yeah.
The 7 words you can't
And
say
piss
on
was
TV.
one of them. What were they? Shit,
Shit, piss,
fuck, cunt.
cocksucker.
Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. And tits.
Tits. Yep. But they were all words at the time
Twat.
you could not say on TV.
Oh, is it twat? Tits or twat?
I mean T.
Tit for tat?
T.
Yeah.
But see, the problem is that you can really mess up, and you're.
It's like if I said, "Oh, damn, check out that T."
Yeah, I'm like,
You know.
I don't know what he's saying. He's saying, check out that tit. 'Cause
That
that's
one,
already
that
kind of
one
weird.
move.
That
Check
one.
out that left breast on Hey Girl.
I like nice tits.
Check out that LB on Hey Girl. She's got nice LBs and a lot of them.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Good thing she's not here to hear me say that. And she'll never listen to the show.
Are you implying she has several left breasts? Is
Yeah,
that what
yep.
I'm to take home from here? Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll
Twist
go- we'll
those
go with that.
dirty bags!
What is that garbage?
it's garbage.
What is that F and S you got on that S over there? Over T.
Just a bunch of stuff.
Man's got a bunch of S.
Beard. Why didn't we have a show last week?
Oh yeah. I was visiting my friend Don Dune.
Don Dune?
Don Dune.
Oh.
His name always makes me laugh. It's weird.
I was in Seattle, yeah, visiting a friend. Yeah.
It's always about you.
How is old
Actually,
Donnie Dunes?
I went with Ross. Remember Ross from Humble Fire?
Yeah.
The drummer?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Him and I went to Seattle to visit Don Dune and his wife
That's
and
cute.
his new child. Yeah, it was cool. It
Oh,
was really fun.
Oh, what's the kid's name? Does the kid have an awesome name? Dexter
Sand.
Dune?
It's
Sand.
No.
Are you sure it's not
Dune?
Sand Dune?
Tell me they named him Dibney.
What is Dibney?
It's a great first name for a firstborn son.
Dibney Dune.
It's actually is the child's name, but it's a girl.
Dibney?
No, it's not her name.
Oh, that's a
terrible.
terrible
Her name's
name for a
Lila.
girl.
Her name is Lila.
No, that's a great name for a
Yeah,
girl.
really cute little girl.
Lila Dune. That's nice.
You know, it was interesting hanging out with a child for that long too.
What do you mean, Don Dune?
No, not Don.
Oh. His wife?
No, not his wife. The child. Yeah, it was interesting hanging out with the child because like I'm a single dude and single hot dude and I don't have any kids, so I don't really. My friends don't have kids. I just don't hang out with kids that much, and it was interesting, like being. I stayed at his house and staying with a kid for 10 days.
Did you and the kid like hang out or go downtown or
Oh, yeah.
anything?
Did you go to some tea parties?
We usually just played cards.
Tea is in.
We played.
No, like tea, like tea.
See,
like
again, you can miscommunicate with those abbreviations. Like I thought you went to a twat party.
Well, if the TV has taught me anything, it's that little
TV.
girls are always having tea parties.
the tit vagina.
What?
no,
the
she was
hell?
she's only 6 months old, so like.
Oh, you can't
Yeah.
feed a 6-year-old tea. What the
Like
hell is wrong with
her
you?
idea of fun was just like we would just blow air in her face, She thought
Oh,
that was
that-
great.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I get used to that.
Wait, how did you play cards with her then?
I was kidding. We didn't.
Oh.
I was gonna try and make a joke out of that, but it totally. Yeah.
Yeah, Beard, just stay
kinda
away
failed.
from the jokes.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah.
you leave those to.
Nobody.
Yeah, the funny people on the show. So yeah, what you said.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I also went out of town, so it wasn't just your fault that we didn't have the show, and Sam's fault, but it was kind of a little bit my fault too. Although I did feel bad. One of our recurring guests, we'd like to shout out, or I would like to shout out and apologize to Neumatoid Arthritis.
Neumatoid.
He was totally ready to go Nomad, despite the fact that we were not, and he showed up and sent me a text, and unfortunately I was not.
That sucks. What if
whose phone is going off?
What if
How
Slam and
rude.
Neumatoid had done a show?
Oh, that would have been. That would have been.
It probably would have been better, to be honest. Like, they're pretty talented individuals. So.
But they would, yeah.
Why are you talking about me like I'm not here again?
Oh, that Slam? Oh, it would have sucked. Never mind. I thought you were talking about somebody else. I thought we were still talking about Ross. My bad.
Yeah, he'd put on a great show. I'm
what?
sure if it. What? Huh?
Hey, do we get any listener mail?
Wait, did you tell everyone where you went?
Oh, no.
No?
But does anyone care? Oh, I went to
Nobody cares.
I went to Breckenridge. It was my first time in the Rockies. It was actually really sweet.
Yeah.
Like, even just waking up and having like snowy mountains everywhere that you are, and then in a couple hours like going snowmobiling through trails at like 13,000 feet. That was pretty awesome.
Did you do any skiing?
No, I
Snowboarding?
never skied or snowboarded.
Did you go snowshoeing?
Snowboarded, and I went
Did you
on
make
a
a snowman?
snowboarding trip.
Did you make a snowman?
Actually, the first guy I met in our group, the first thing he said to me was, "Why did you come with this weekend?" And so I had to like look up other things to do
Yeah.
in Colorado, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm here to look at stuff and go snowboard and snowmobiling. Snowmobiling is awesome."
It's kind of a rude thing to say to somebody.
Well, I mean, he was a nice guy. So he said it really nicely. He was just like, "Well, what are you doing here this weekend, guy?"
Like, what's your plan?
I don't know. How do you say that
kind of
nicely?
thing? Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was actually kind of also like, well, because the guy who organized it bought me my tickets.
Oh,
So,
well.
yeah. I couldn't say no. He'd already bought them.
You can't say no to that. It's like you kind of have to go at that point.
Mm-hmm. So that's where I was.
Oh, well, that's fair enough. I feel like I did something.
Well, that was it. I don't know if you want to compare it to.
No, it's nothing in comparison to any of that.
All right.
So.
Well, that sounds really good.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
Rest assured, it was moderately exciting. Oh, bowling. Yeah. What was it?
Oh, bowling.
Whoa, you went bowling?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Dang.
Dude, you got any like pictures or anything we can check out later?
I have a lot of pictures.
I wish I hadn't gone to Seattle.
Why didn't you tell us you were going bowling? I would have canceled.
Well, I knew that, and since the tickets were already paid for, I didn't want to tempt you.
Wait, was that the email sound?
Yeah, what was
Did we
that?
get any
It
fan
sounded
mail?
like somebody shot a bell.
Yeah, we did.
Well, it wasn't the email sound. That's the email sound.
Ah.
But
This one-
at least it reminded me.
This one says, you guys are gross. Talk about some things that aren't gross. Mom.
Fuck
Great.
that.
Great. Now mom's emailing.
Or wait, was that my mom? I'm sorry, Mom.
All right, let's think of something that's not gross. On the count of three. Ready, go.
Placenta.
Fuck, shit, balls on, dick. Oh, that fucking.
Shit.
Oh, wait, I hate when people do that.
Whatever, I can't.
Yeah,
let's just move on.
Sorry, Mom. Thanks for the email.
Cunt
Kind of.
loaf is all I came up with.
Yeah.
So this one says, hi, Joe, Sam,
Hi.
and the Beard.
Oh.
My
Hi.
name is Ari, and I listen to the show at work with headphones. Sometimes I feel stupid because I'll suddenly start laughing and my coworkers look at me. Says, you guys are always joking around, but I'm seriously curious if you believe in true love. I do, but I'm wondering what you think.
Well, first of all, you should see a doctor if you're laughing uncontrollably.
Isn't that usually how you laugh? Do you intentionally laugh?
Well, yeah.
Doesn't it just happen?
No.
I
Ha
feel
ha
like-
ha ha.
Yeah.
Like, you
See,
know,
I just accidentally
controlled
laughed.
laugh.
Like, that's why you have to, keep, like, there's the expression, keep a straight face.
Ah, okay.
Because if you don't purposely not laugh, you might accidentally laugh.
Yeah, I
Or
guess
you
I
could
never had that
purposely
problem.
laugh.
It's like my brain processes that something is funny, and I know you're supposed to laugh when things are funny, so I laugh.
Your brain laughs. Boom. Brain coached.
Oh wow! You just blew my mind.
Did we answer a question?
Well, her email really took a drastic turn.
Yeah.
I didn't think. I
Do we
don't know.
want to even answer that question?
Well, what is true love?
Do you believe in true love?
Oh, do you believe in true? Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ari.
Thank you. I
Moving
appreciate
right
that
along.
email.
That was really great.
Okay.
Yeah,
I feel like we learned a
Email
lot.
was really great. I
Yeah,
liked it.
yeah, that
Nice
was-
one.
That was beautiful.
This one just says.
Ooh.
This one says.
That's all it says.
Hi, can you guys do any funny voices? And no, I'm not trying to make you sound like idiots. Chad.
Did Chad email us before? I feel like Chad is a reoccurring emailer.
I don't know.
You should probably check the archives.
Yeah. Well, it's going to take years to sort through that, so don't bother.
That's true enough. We really shouldn't have invested in all those typewriters.
All right, I'm going to do my best funny voice. This is what an idiot sounds like. Saw you guys that went bowling this weekend.
Damn it. You know, I knew it was coming, and there was nothing I could do.
And we're out of time. Sorry, you don't get to
Sam,
do your
aren't you
funny
gonna do
voice,
one?
Sam.
Sam, aren't you going to do one?
Oh yeah. Here, let me try.
Let me
so
ascend my nuts.
It's like a voice, but it's also a sound effect. This is the sound of a douche. Hey, Joe Bag of Donuts here.
Why does a douche say that he's me?
Huh? Well, because
I don't get that.
you're a douche. That's what I was getting at, but it failed.
All right, Chad, here's my best impression.
Ambulance. When did I say that? I say a lot of dumb things on this show.
I don't remember that at all.
I'm so glad that they're all recorded for everyone's audible pleasure. I'm excited to be here. Everyone's excited to be here. I think we got a good show coming up. And we got a lot of sweet dudes and probably some hot chicks. We'll see who joins us. Maybe we'll have a surprise guest or two. Stay tuned. Nomad.
And I'll be at your side forevermore. You know your love keep on lifting me higher. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on and set your joy. Come on and set your joy. Come on and take it easy. Come on and take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Everybody's got something to hide. Except for me and my monkey.
Welcome back. Segment 2. What's on the docket here? What do we got? Segment 2. Normally we do a little guy talk with Hey Girl, but we decided we'd switch it up a little bit this week. We still have Hey Girl though.
Hey.
Girl, what's up?
Hey, girl.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. What else you got?
Yeah, how many more? That in
Fart
asshole
noise.
that means hey girl.
Hey.
Asshole. How come you couldn't just say butthole? Why did you choose asshole?
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
more of a
I
swear
thought
word.
the theme of the night was swearing.
Well, it
you
is. That's
fucktard.
why I'm asking.
Can my swear word be crap in a bucket? Because that's my favorite thing to say.
Which one of those is the swear word?
Well, I mean, because I don't swear. I make up other terms
Like
like crap in a
Fiduglio?
bucket
Oh.
So like you're
or fuck a duck.
How is that not swearing?
Well, that
That's
one's
totally
swearing.
swearing.
But
Swearing, like that's swearing
those are
101.
my two favorites.
and it's bestiality, which is also
Yeah,
really
it's
cool.
vulgar. It's
It's
disgusting.
funny.
Bestiality
you
is
don't
funny.
swear.
There are horses molested every year. Do you think that's funny? Thousands of them, probably, maybe.
No.
Well, now it's not as funny.
Well,
If it was just a few.
Now I'm depressed. Thanks.
that's
Well,
what
go
I'm here
fuck
for.
a duck. Maybe that'll make you feel better.
Yes.
Or crap in a bucket. Whatever strikes your fancy.
You could probably do them both at the same time. Ducks are small, buckets are portable. So are ducks, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Glad we analyzed. I'm glad we analyzed what you said, Sam.
Yeah, well, yeah, I like to think out loud.
Yeah. Let's talk a little Popular Culture Metropolis. Not to be confused with Popcultureopolis. We're over that. We've matured a lot as a show.
We have.
We don't talk about such ridiculous things like that. What are some... I guess I'm wondering, what are some things in popular culture around the metropolis, of course,
Naturally.
that stand out to you? Or, I don't know, let me just...
Well, I would
What are
probably
you
say the
thinking about?
biggest one is this whole selfie phenomenon thing that's been going around.
Good one.
But my question is, that isn't so new, right? Like, people have been taking pictures of themselves forever, but why is it all of a sudden, like, such a big deal?
Cell phones, smartphones.
Yeah, because they're all
Those
really
aren't
bad.
new either.
They're not... Well, new is relative. I mean, they're, what? Everyone has a smartphone now. That wasn't always the case.
Yeah. I
Like,
suppose.
think about trying to take, like, a black and white Polaroid selfie. It's not... You can't, like, see the picture as you're taking it, and then... Like, you have to wait, like, 2 minutes of flapping it back and forth. It just wouldn't work.
Yeah,
Wait.
there wasn't social networking either. That's
Also, like the cameras on the front of your phones, right?
Well, both.
That
Well,
kind of
well,
like
no.
that kind of like propelled selfies.
No way. What about the mirror selfie? The hot dude in the mirror.
mirror selfie.
Hot dude in the mirror with his shirt off, flexing.
Or like the couple. I feel like couples have been doing it for a long time. Like you hold it up.
Yeah. Yep.
That's
and
true.
You take
So the
butt.
bi selfie, not complete selfie.
There you go.
That's
double
true.
selfie.
Well, it ends up a selfie after you break up and you rip the photo in half.
There you go.
I guess.
So, like, why now? Are people just that bored?
I think.
And then the next question is, what's the new
Well,
thing going to be?
let me get back to the original question.
Okay.
Planking.
Nope, that's already been done.
Oh, that's right. That wasn't that.
What was the first question?
Why now?
Oh, well, is it just now?
I'm telling you, it's because it's a combination of having front cameras on your cell phones,
Front butt.
and now they're actually
What?
now they're actually to the point where they're good, and combination of that and being able to post your pictures like in a million different social network sites, a million different places on the internet.
Oh, you know what's awesome? When the phones that take selfies have an actual button on them, as opposed to having to try and find the spot on the screen to touch when you can't actually see it.
Yeah, that's true.
Or you're just like,
I feel like
it's
my
easy
very
to drop
first,
your phone if you have to touch the screen.
My
You
very
can-
first camera phone had a button on the side, though.
You can do it on the side of iPhones.
Yeah.
Well, not all of us have an iPhone. You know?
Oh, well, then maybe you should get one. And that solves that problem.
Okay. Can I have some money?
There's one of 1,000
Here, can I have some
problems Joe has solved.
Yeah.
Okay, so then what's going to be the next hottest thing after selfies?
What's the opposite of self?
I'm taking pictures of somebody else.
Yeah, taking
That's
pictures
gonna
of
be
other
it.
people.
Just like one-on-one pictures.
Well, food pictures are kind of starting to...
Oh,
Are
yeah.
they dropping, do you think,
I
because
feel
of
like
the
that
selfie thing?
one goes up and down. Like
Yeah.
food pictures, everybody was talking about them like 5 years ago, like they're the worst thing ever. Then people stopped doing it, and
Yeah.
then now they're coming back again because
Yeah.
It's because people love taking pictures of their food, but what happens is then they get shit for it, and eventually, then they stop doing it because they get shit for it, and then no one does it, and then when no one's doing it, they start again.
I will say, like everything though, it has its place.
My
Like,
mind went somewhere.
You said shit. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. See, that's a real. That was a real laugh. That was.
yeah, maybe that'll be the next big thing after selfies.
You know
People
what
taking
else?
pictures of their poops.
That's for me at least. That's
I think
archaic.
Joe actually already invented an app for that.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about it. It's called Turds with Friends. It's very similar to the app by Zynga, Words with Friends, but
Shout
only you
out.
take pictures of your poop and then you try and beat your other friend's poop.
Oh boy, that's rotten.
And a
Like
third friend,
Battle shits?
judges it,
I was gonna say, so how are these shits judged?
or
It's
among
like-
your circle of friends, they get judged. Like whoever
if
you're
it's just
friends
by
with.
pure volume, you're going down. But if there's like consistency laws,
Yeah, but what about the cool looking ones? Like, can you make the first letter of your name in a turd? I have.
That's not fair. You just got a J. I got a fucking S.
That's
man.
not
I'm
that
gonna have to like
hard.
contort.
It's just a J with a little bit more. It's like a double J put
Just
together.
try harder.
Here, I'll do it in my hands. There, it looks like an S.
All right, well, all right, fair enough. I got some homework, I guess.
You just poop a J and then you just keep going.
Enough is enough!
I don't know. Is it? I think that what's new about selfies isn't the actual selfies. I think it's that people started calling them selfies.
I
Yeah.
agree with
Yeah.
that.
I think that having dumb terminology seems to be like the new popular culture metropolis thing.
Absolutely.
Good call. Yeah.
I don't know.
Alright.
Well, when is that term going to die? That's the real question. Will it die?
Yeah.
Eventually,
Yeah. I don't know. That one seems to, because like, what would you call it after it's
A
dead?
self-portrait.
Kind of like how they stopped saying pop culture
Yeah, but
now.
then that'll be
They say
retro.
popular culture.
Yeah, but that'll be like the, the vintage way of saying selfie, which that's another popular culture term is vintage. What is
Oh, yes.
vintage?
I think vintage is anything that is
Old?
Old.
Yeah.
So what's like that?
Bringing
that's,
old back, making old new again.
I don't know, because I see stuff from like the 90s now that's in the vintage section, and it's like, I don't know. I mean, I guess, that is
Like, how far back do you have to go to be vintage?
yeah.
That's a good question.
Whenever I see vintage, I see stuff from like the 30s dumpster that shouldn't be in a store.
Yeah.
Like I went to a store actually on my trip. I went to a store and they had like 75-year-old softballs for $20. And they were exactly the same as other softballs, but they were
Except for-
really worn out.
Yeah, except for they fucking suck.
Yeah. And they were never worth $20 ever.
No.
But all of a sudden it's like, well, they're not old, they're vintage, and then they're just better. Maybe vintage just means better.
I guess. I don't know. My buddy's dad collects old beer cans.
Vintage.
Vintage beer cans.
Original? Does it mean original?
No.
Is there a
That's not
difference
right.
Wait.
between them if it's the original?
Isn't vintage just the good or the higher quality old stuff?
I thought that
I
was
got.
right.
I thought that was like mint.
Like a vintage store is someone who owns a vintage store just goes to thrift stores and picks out the best stuff and then sells it for way more money, and then they call it vintage. That's vintage.
Oh, that's what it is? Well,
Thank you.
Thanks for that.
Did you find that on Wikipedia?
I created that.
Oh,
Yeah.
copyright the beard.
Trying
LLC.
to read.
Rumpus.
I had something that I really wanted to say, but I can't read my own handwriting, so we'll have to skip that. So at what point does something become vintage? Like,
When it's brought back.
so being old isn't good enough. Like it has to be trendy and old. Is
It
that what you
has
mean?
to have been trendy to start with whenever it started, and then it has to be brought back, either slightly altered,
Yeah.
but still replicating the original.
I blacked out. What happened?
So like it's got to be
tons of
old.
boobs.
It had to have been old
Titties.
and popular, and then it's brought back.
It can be slightly altered. It doesn't, like if it's a new item, say like clothing for instance, like vintage jeans are really in right now. So obviously they're not going to be the original old jean, but they're going to be replicated the way they were originally. Or it could just be like a straight up used item.
Is there a point in time when I can refer to myself as vintage?
That's a good point.
Or am I
Can
just gonna
people
get
be
old?
vintage? Are there any vintage people that you can think of?
That's a good vintage dude right
I feel
there.
like Bill Cosby's kind of vintage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
good
that's so
dude.
vintage.
What about Bob Barker? Is he vintage?
Is he alive?
Because if he is,
good question.
we can laugh here. If he's not, we all need a moment of silence.
No,
don't
he's
know.
still alive. He's still alive.
Yeah,
Are you
nothing
sure?
can-
Maybe
He's
we should
still
have
alive.
a moment of silence just in case.
No, he's still
Bob.
alive. Ha 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 ha. You can laugh at him. Ha, ha, ha. He's old.
Old, wrinkly. Sorry, that was too far.
He's got old balls.
Another popular Popular Culture Metropolis thing that to me it just totally screams Popular Culture Metropolis is our co-ops. I mean, do you guys go to co-ops?
Yeah.
I don't go to co-ops. I don't even, what is a co-op? I don't even totally know what it is.
As far as I define it, it's somewhere I can buy locally grown produce.
Yeah.
So it's a farm?
But you can like buy into co-ops, like.
Yeah, it's cooperative.
Yeah.
You know, that's the idea.
That's
You get
the idea, yeah.
they're operated. They make the majority of their profit off membership.
Yeah.
I feel like at this point they're just high-end grocery stores, really.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Locally organic, all natural.
I like co-ops. I mean, I like the food that you can get there, and like they generally have a different selection and higher quality stuff. But
Yeah.
man, are they expensive?
So it depends on what you're getting there, though, because if you're just using it, like personally, I go down there just to buy literally local produce because there's a smaller carbon footprint, if in fact that's helping anything. Couldn't hurt. And that's usually relatively, I wouldn't say it's cheap, but it's comparable to what you'd find anywhere else because it's seasonal, so they can only mark it up so much. They got to get it out there.
Yeah.
The thing about healthy food is that, of course, it's going to be more expensive and a lot more expensive because the unhealthy processed food is just that. It's like made in masses, and they figured out the best possible way of giving you the least amount of nutrition,
Right.
but being able to, still fill you up or make you think that like you're getting a good deal.
Yeah, the idea of a hamburger for $1 really should freak you out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
how are they getting meat that cheap?
Wow.
And buns.
You can't
and
beat that.
pickles.
You
Plus
can't
health-
beat that meat.
Being healthy is really, trending right now too, and eating naturally and organic and stuff. So they're making money off that.
Yeah, even words like organic. Man, that's a
Or just natural, all natural.
all natural, organic.
What-
Although,
Well, yeah, and all organic means like FDA organic. That's just like, oh, the only chemicals we used were FDA approved. Like, how is that
well, yeah.
approved to let us call it organic?
Aren't
I
there
I've actually
different
looked into
levels?
this quite a bit. There's 3 different levels, and basically you can go on the FDA's website and see what is allowable for each level for them to be considered at those levels. The highest level is just like organic, and then the lowest is like contains some organic
Yeah.
parts.
They are labeled by that, by the levels.
So
I think that anything that pops up trendy, like the words organic or even like green or recyclable. I mean, now because when big business gets a hold of that kind of thing and want to make a lot of revenue off of it, they just like send their lobbyists and twist it as well as they can until there's actually a lot of companies that say they go green and have like all recyclable products. And I guess in a lot of cases, it only needs to be like one product of theirs only needs to be 1% recyclable for them to put the green label on their products.
Yeah.
well, the term all natural doesn't mean anyone can put that on anything.
I mean, you
everything's
see-
all natural.
Yeah.
It's earth.
They just don't have a requirement around it, so
Yeah.
everyone can put whatever they want on it.
This is made from materials only found in asteroids. It is not all natural.
Yeah.
This
Well-
is made from materials from your imagination, so it's not natural.
I still want to buy it though. What's that? Made from my
Sounds like it has-
imagination?
Sounds
Sold.
like it has really great nutrition value.
Yeah, and gigantic breasts.
You know what else is all natural in our popular culture today?
What's that?
Beards.
Yeah. No, you know what I heard the other day?
Oh God.
Some men are getting beard implants.
Yeah, I heard about that
No.
too.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a
Not
thing.
all natural.
What?
Unnatural
Yes.
beards.
Some guys can't grow beards the way that,
The
the
beard
trend is right
can.
now, like the beard. So they get implants.
Beard.
So then what happens when the beard trend goes away?
Beard. Just
Are
beard.
they just stuck with a beard?
Well, then they shave like a normal person.
Oh, you
Well-
can't. Maybe you can't shave it. Like
I don't
It only
know.
goes,
I don't know how that works.
if you shave it, it doesn't come back. You have to-
Shaving your face?
Well, that
I
makes
should hope
that
not.
makes a lot of sense actually.
Yeah.
Explains the
Tame
mustache.
that bush. The dog wants to go out. So we gotta wrap it up.
She actually got herself out.
Oh, how did she do that? And she's gone. She's gone.
Well, the dog has gone for greener pastures.
And organics. at the co-op.
So shall we.
Yeah. Well, that was informative. It was very mature, as expected from a Popular Culture Metropolis segment. So I'm glad that we had this discussion and this debate about topics and issues, stock market, politics, Nomad. Neumatoid has joined us for a little Where's Love, Where's Beef. What's up?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good. I hope that you can forgive us.
You guys are forgiven.
Well, that's good because it was actually your fault. And let me explain to you why.
I know where this is going.
But we forgive
come,
you.
You didn't come to the Thanksgiving football game. We tried to tell you. We told everybody there, like, yo, listen, we got these trips planned. St. Patty's Day weekend, and of course you didn't show up, so we couldn't tell you there. And then you just were no show, last show. So I guess apology accepted. Let's just move past it, and
All right.
maybe someday you can make it up to us.
We'll grow as a unit. See what I did there?
I don't actually, but I laugh.
I won't explain it to you.
That's because it's a radio show, so you can't see what he's doing.
Oh yeah, I did wonder about that.
It's the radio. No,
I just thought there was something wrong with my computer. Like I just wasn't getting the picture. See what I did there?
Oh, is this pandemonium tonight or something?
Is this some kind of joke?
No, this is not a joke. This is serious. This
Serious
is where's
business.
the love. And
There's a
Beard's not ready. Well, anyway, this is Where's the Love, Where's the Beef. Come on.
Where's the beef?
I actually did it right for once.
And apparently, there's too much for the beard.
There's the beef.
Can we hear that one more time?
Can we never hear that again?
I think we should just hear that every time. Instead of Joe talking, we should just have that.
How about everyone do your impression of that sound at the same time? Let's not do that. It would just be everybody shut. Okay, you want to do it? All right, 1, 2, 3. That was pretty good.
I think we nailed it.
Yeah.
Whole lot of wind going on right there.
I think we just blew out the sound system.
Probably. Beard's ears are bleeding. I noticed. That's a new one.
Ugh. Gross. So where's the love, where's the beef? For those of you who have never heard this segment before, you don't exist. So let's get started. Slam, you got any loves?
Do I have any loves? I sure love the roads not being covered in ice currently.
What about the
That's just the opposite of everyone's beef a month ago.
Yeah.
That's you. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed, I guess.
Fair enough. I love having short hair. How's
There you
that?
go. That's good. Yeah. Why did you have long hair for so long then?
Because I didn't want to cut it.
Did you forget?
Pretty much. I just kept putting it off, and pretty soon I had a ponytail, or a man bun, or a bro knot.
Ooh, bro knot. I haven't heard that.
Bro nut?
Yeah. That's a new one.
Are you Slam Bronut?
Slam bag of bro nuts?
Slam Blaga Bronuts?
Oh, that sounds
Blaga
disgusting.
Bronuts?
I don't want to know what bro nuts are.
Joe bag of crushed
They sound
assholes.
delicious.
Oh, God. Hey, girl. Ugh. Gross. You're such a hey girl sometimes.
I don't know.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, so I love it when you have short hair too, because you look very nice and beautiful.
thanks. I love your pink knuckles.
Yeah, they say I got the nicest.
That's the word on the street. You got any love, Joe?
Yeah.
You should tell somebody
My love,
about it.
I have love and beef, they're kind of the same thing depending on which person you are.
No,
in
they're
the
different.
Situation. So my love is when you're at when you're at a stoplight and someone's turning left and they're going really slow, the cross direction, and they lock eyes with you, and like you just get to stare at them the entire way through the intersection for an awkwardly, ridiculously long time. I love it when it's a hot babe, but I hate it. I hate it when I'm the one turning left and it's not a hot babe and it's like some dude and he won't stop staring at me.
And you're both thinking, why won't you stop staring?
Yeah, but you can't look away because it's like I have to look. I'm turning that way. I have to keep looking. Like it's your responsibility to just, do the like, oh, I'm not looking at you thing and look the other way. But they just don't do it.
It kind of seems like in the bigger picture, like it's like you like looking at hot chicks, but you don't really like looking at hot dudes.
Yeah, well, that's not totally true.
What do you got against the hot dudes?
I like looking at hot dudes. I like looking at just everything, but I don't like when the hot dudes are staring at me. That's the thing.
Are you self-conscious?
Well, when I'm turning left, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
If I'm taking a right turn, stare at me all you want. I don't care.
I really like the experience of somebody turning and like staring them down, kind of. But I very rarely get eye contact back. I'm just like staring at the side of their head, watching them pay super close attention to an easy driving maneuver.
I think that
glaring at them like, don't hit my car, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if money wasn't an object to me, one of those times I would just keep turning left and smash into them and just see what they had to say about it. Buy a new car, whatever.
You're like, well, you were staring at me, and I wanted to meet you.
Like, no, I'd be like, well, I put myself in your shoes so many times staring at somebody taking a left, and like I've always thought, what if they just smashed into me? So I thought I'd give you the opportunity of experiencing that.
I'm trying to add some more whimsy to the world. I don't know why you're so upset.
Go write a blog about it, and then you'll have touched the lives of many.
There you go.
Or do a radio show or something.
No, don't do that. That won't ever
Yeah,
reach
competition.
anybody. Yeah.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
I need as little of that as possible.
Yeah, it's been a lot of work taking out the competition already.
Have you seen those new blinking yellow left turns?
Yeah, those are awesome.
Those are totally awesome. That's such a good idea. Somebody had their head on straight.
Besides just not having them.
Blinking yellow left turn.
So it's like, instead of if you're at a left turn and instead of a red light where you have to wait for a whole light cycle to switch, it's a blinking yellow. So it just means if there's nobody coming the other way, you can go.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
But they also turn green in case, it's rush hour and the way that you're coming from, has a lot of traffic that backs up there. So it's the best of both worlds. It's like being able to turn when there's no one there at a red light.
Yeah, okay. I have seen those. Those are good.
I love that.
Do
you love that?
Love it.
It's good love.
Do you got any other loves?
Sure.
Oh, was that your love?
Can be.
Because that would be crazy if we both had left turn
If we had
related.
left turn love.
Left turn love. That would be weird. But kind of cool. I don't know. If you want to talk about it after the show, that's
I
fine.
really like the Pittsburgh turn, though.
What's that?
When you're turning left and there's somebody coming the other way at the light, and at the moment it turns green, you just slam it and take your left before they go straight.
Wait, say the first part of that.
So you're sitting, you're waiting at a light.
Oh, I
You're going one
absolutely
way.
hate when people do that.
Somebody else is coming.
So you're waiting at
towards
red
you.
lights.
You're waiting at red lights. Somebody's coming towards you. You need to take a left, and as soon as the light turns green, you just go.
Yeah.
As soon as somebody does that to me, I know that I don't ever want to see them again because I know that they're a dickhead.
Yeah.
Oh, I do it
Exactly.
when the opportunity strikes.
Well, exactly.
Like you'll see the dude across from me just sitting there on his phone, and it's like he's not going to notice when this light turns green. I'm just going.
What if
And
he
sure
had-
enough, I go, and like as I'm already past him, pretty much, I see him like putting down the phone, like, oh shit, it's green.
Well, that's because you have a lot of horsepower in your Dodge Viper.
Oh yes, my Dodge Viper that I cleverly disguised as a Honda Accord.
Yeah, that's impressive.
A lot of body work, I gotta tell
You
you.
just put the Viper inside of the Accord because it's tiny.
Yeah. My car is
Gross.
full of snakes.
Oh, I get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was not a lot of layers there, so it should have been pretty easy to get.
Because
Hey, girl.
a Viper is
Yeah.
a type of snake.
You got any love?
My love right now, something else that's trending very big in popular culture is girl bosses. What up? One for the women.
Hey, girl.
Yeah.
You got something to say?
Yeah, girl boss is rural, and that doesn't mean we're bossy.
Go on.
That's all.
Bossin'.
Is there something better about girl bosses?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's more of them, but people are starting. A lot of people relate girl bosses to girls being bossy. So the trend right now is try to get the words bossy off the street, like in young girls and children.
What about the word bossin'?
That's fine.
Bossin'.
Wipes up.
Yeah.
Which brings me to my beef. People trying to ban the word bossy because apparently it's sexist now. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's just
It's
a word.
just a word.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ban
It
bossy
goes
is
along
trending
with
on
the girl
Twitter.
boss thing.
What would you call your boss if they weren't your boss?
No. Referring to you.
Them as being bossy.
Oh.
Because only women can be bossy
Yeah.
again.
Oh.
But
Probably
like,
banning words in general is stupid.
Yeah, I would never.
Agreed.
I mean, at least just call them bitchy. You know,
Right.
Like, that's way less sexist.
Well, it's way more specific. You're probably talking about a woman if you're referring to somebody being bitchy.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's extra offensive, which is better.
Hey, girl. Gobble, gobble. Boobs.
Alrighty then.
Is the goal of banning the word so that people are more sexist?
No, so that they're less sexist against their girl bosses, or they're not deeming them as bossy.
Don't you think that it's unfair to not be able to call your girly bossy girl boss like bossy? I mean, they're being so bossy all the time.
I don't know what you just said there.
How would you describe your boss if they're making you do a lot of work?
Pushy.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, I don't
Until
know.
that gets
Until
banned.
that gets banned. Yeah, I gotta say though, I would rather work for a woman than a man.
Oh, really?
In
I
my
agree.
experience. Yeah, I can't handle dudes getting like my boss getting all alpha male on me. Like that whole attitude just really gets under my skin. Whereas like if my female boss is getting really pushy,
Yeah.
it doesn't get to me as much.
That's like saying, the F word. You're just disguising. You wanted to say bossy, but then you said pushy instead. But you meant bossy.
I did, but there was like a whole exchange where I was like trying to be polite.
That's what saying
That
a
was
word
not-
is.
That's a polite.
So
way.
basically, if she's being a bossy cunt,
right.
Hey,
it
you
bothers
lay
me
back,
less.
girl.
If
Whoa.
that broad is being a bitchy bossy cunt,
Then it's less bothersome than a dude being a complete fucking cockflexing asshole.
Don't you mean a C, F, and A, H?
I'm gonna need paper if I
D.
gotta abbreviate everything.
We don't want to call her bossy, so let's call her cunty instead.
Yeah, exactly. That's way better. Ban bossy, replace with cunty.
that's kind of like the
Make a sandwich. I don't know.
make me a sandwich.
Just some clam running your office.
Holy crap!
Bumblebee tuna. That's kind
Excuse
of
me,
like,
but your balls are showing.
it's kind of like how the NFL is considering banning. I'm just gonna say the N word. People saying that on the field. It's like, well, so you just ban one hateful word.
That's
I mean,
racist. That's
It
racist.
is kind of racist.
I hope they ban honky and cracker also.
Yeah, they better.
Or I mean the H word and the
Yeah.
other C word.
I'm
Not
pretty sure
okay.
like nobody
Not
says
okay.
honky and cracker like in the world.
I think that at this point, those are just used for jokes. Like, I mean, if you want to be funny, you say honky or cracker.
What does honky mean?
The same
Like
thing as
honky tonk.
cracker.
It's like someone who
That's
honks-
exactly the point of that no white person has ever been offended by a quote unquote
Wait,
racial
that's,
slur.
That's a racial slur against white people?
I
Honky?
guess.
No, most of us are so uncomfortable just being called white is enough to be like, hey, come on, man, calm down. Like, what's going on, white boy? I'm sorry, man.
You're like, I'm European American.
I actually would rather be referred to like as honky rather than like white.
Yeah.
I don't really care. To
Why?
Be honest.
I don't know. It's just funnier.
I asked somebody today at my job to call me fart face.
Okay.
Like, I don't care what I'm referred to as. It doesn't matter. I'm white. I'm a white boy. I don't care if you call me white boy. That's fine. But then I get to call you black boy. That's, I don't think that's a
sounds
It
fair
does not
trade-off.
work that way.
You know what? I immediately
And
take that back.
that's racist.
Oh, that's how racism happens. Okay. The
Ah.
thing is that, like, how can you be offended as a white person? You're given everything, and like you're the majority. The majority isn't allowed to be oppressed. That's just not the way it works. You don't.
Well, I just don't think it offends us because
we're just
we're so rich.
We've never been.
We're so
like,
rich.
I'm gonna
we've
just take a bath with my
we've
money.
Just never been in
Whatever.
that position. We've never been told we're not be able to do something other people do. You know what I mean?
I'm so
none of that
oppressed by
stuff
my
offends us.
privilege.
Oh, one time
It's
I was
lonely up here on our pedestal.
one time I was told that I couldn't be a black guy, and that kind of pissed me off.
Yeah, you know, when
So
I was a
there's
little
that.
kid, I watched House Party because my brother rented it. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that movie. If
Nope.
not, Google image it, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But a gentleman in the film had a very large, flat-top haircut.
Is this a Kid and Play
Yeah,
movie?
Kid and Play. Yeah. And that's what I wanted to do with my hair. So when my dad took me to the barber, I explained that I wanted a flat top. And the barber had to explain to me that I couldn't have one because I got white boy hair, which is bullshit. I should be able to have whatever haircut I want.
But it's like the
Totally
Wayans
racist.
brothers can make a white
Yeah.
chicks movie, but if we put on blackface,
That's super racist.
see, look how awkward it is in here. Just that I guess I said blackface.
I didn't think that was awkward.
I don't know. You both just looked at me just deadpan.
You can't just call people black faces. You can't.
I'm not calling anyone blackface.
I'm glad that you love racism, and you beef on something else, but I don't remember what it was because it was so overwhelmed. I was so overwhelmed by your overwhelming racism.
I'm really glad my love went this far.
Yeah, your love always takes us to new places.
Yeah.
What was your love, WAPs?
Girl bosses.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Horrible bosses. It's the same thing. Where's the love? Where's the beef? I think we learned a lot. Stick around. We got a surprise guest coming right up here on the Radio Nomad. This is a hot jam, though. I don't want to interrupt it. This must be Humble Fire. Every song I hear, I just think it's Humble Fire.
Santa Gold.
Humble Fire, Humble Fire, Humble Fire, Humble Fire, Humble Fire. There. You're welcome, Ross. We're back. Thanks for sticking with us and bearing with us. We have a special guest in studio tonight. Someone who you may have heard their name mentioned a few times. All positive, I think. Well, there was the one.
Well,
no, let's not talk about
we
that.
cut that.
Yeah. That was off the air. Off the air.
Yeah.
Jenny from the block. What's up?
Nothing. How's it going?
Good. That's so crazy that you're here because for so many episodes we were all wondering who is this secret vixen that is sending us delicious treats and amazing emails, and now we finally met you and you've lived up to it.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad.
Yeah, you're great.
Despite having no cookies with you.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was not on top of that flying here this morning.
Whatever. There were other cookies and there were donuts. So who cares?
There were donuts.
That's all I care about. As long as I got my bag or box of donuts.
Or plastic curtain.
So I got a question for you. We always ask people who've just first made the trek to the Rumpus Room. What were your first impressions? What did you have in mind? And then did it live up to the expectations, or was it different?
What I had in mind was probably like a really creepy storage unit in one of those strip malls.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so obviously,
right.
well above expectations. Definitely.
Sweet.
How on earth did you see us getting into this storage unit?
Well, we do the show late on Fridays. I mean,
Yeah, no, that's
if
true
it's
enough.
not very well secure, you can just walk right in.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. There are a lot of abandoned malls in parts. Nowhere I've seen, but I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a story for you. Huh?
Yeah. Hey.
I'm gonna go to
ooh.
parties and tell that one, make
Newsflash.
new friends.
Yeah, I think I saw an article about that on the Nobody Gives a Shit.
I signed up for that pink mustache thing, by the way.
Oh, are you gonna be a driver?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're gonna drive a pink mustache.
They gotta verify your insurance first.
So you're gonna have a big pink mustache on your car now.
Mm-hmm.
What is
Nice.
that? What is that?
It's
Basically
like
like a-
Uber car, right? No, not Uber
Oh,
car.
okay.
It's like
I know what that is.
Basically, people call me.
Yeah.
If I volunteer to work that night, people call me. I show up with a pink mustache on my car, and I give them
Lyft.
a ride somewhere.
Right? Is it called
Yeah,
Lyft?
Lyft. Yep.
Yeah.
Is it free?
You get paid, actually. Yeah.
So, wait, is it free or do you get paid? Or
You get
how do you
get paid
As
How?
the
for
driver.
driving.
So you're not really volunteering.
Well, you choose when you work. So like you sign up. It's not like an actual job. It's just you sign up and register, and then you say I'm gonna work these hours, and you can give out my phone number to people during these times, and they can call. I'm offering a ride at that time.
Crazy, but kind of a cool idea.
So then the person.
They don't
the
actually
person
get
who-
my phone number. They call.
Right.
They call through the app, and then the app connects to my phone because I've indicated that I'm available.
And if I call your number, I would pay you a certain amount of money, or does the person pay the company?
they pay the company, and then the company cuts you a check.
Gotcha.
What is the security like as far as it?
Like
I don't know. Like, yeah, you go pick somebody up and like kidnap you.
Maximum security.
Maximum security
Yeah,
for sure
yeah.
through the app.
Yeah. Pretty much, you have to be careful. You know, it's if you're driving up and it's, some dude who looks like he's gonna pull a gun on you, you just keep driving.
That's
So-
something I would do though. I mean, would you pick me up?
No,
Fair enough.
definitely not.
I would pull a gun on you because you look like you would pull a gun on me first. So I
That's
can beat you to
definitely
it.
true. That's
I
definitely
mean, what's the difference between using this app and just calling a cab?
I think it's less expensive or more accessible too.
Yeah.
Something like that.
pretty much. And it's people. It's based off geography as well. So like you're in the area generally.
Well, that's great. Top 10 segment.
Top 10.
Top 10. What are we doing? Top 10. Top 10. Top 10 is where we, for those of you who don't understand, I don't know how you don't understand because it's very simple, but I'll explain anyway. We make a top 10 list.
Top 10 signs of spring.
Top 10 signs of spring. Oh, what do you guys think?
Potholes.
Potholes or buttholes.
Yeah. It kind of goes along with it, but road construction.
Yeah.
Mm.
Road. Yeah, the start of road construction.
Oh yeah, it'll be kicking in.
Oh,
anytime.
sleet instead of snow.
There you go.
An equally shitty thing. but-
Mud.
My favorite
Mud.
is daylight savings. Like I love that it's
No.
getting lighter out to like 8:30.
No, that's not your favorite, according to Jenny from the block.
Yeah,
There,
no.
no.
That's not.
I hate that they like jack an hour.
It's
Sunday
one,
night.
It's 1 hour.
But what
Yeah,
about
no,
when
no.
you? But what about when they unjack an hour?
Well, if you didn't do it in the first place, it'd be just fine. I
I
wouldn't
wish
miss it.
I wish they just would not jack any of the hours off at all and just leave it all year round the same.
Yeah, I'm sick of
think
the
Arizona does
hours
that.
getting jacked
Yeah.
off. It's bullshit.
I like to see it happen, but I don't really enjoy it happening to me.
True. You like doing it. You like when when you're the one who's responsible for it happening.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a giver.
I like to jack the hours off myself.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I guess if I had that kind of power, I would too.
So yeah, like he doesn't like it when his cell phone does it automatically.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, he jacks the hours off himself on his cell phone.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay. Well,
Always.
That's respectable, I guess.
Give me manual control.
I saw a robin. I guess a robin was a
Was it a red robin?
it was
Yum.
no
Yum.
it wasn't a red robin. I saw a red robin on the road though.
Oh, I heard the geese coming back.
I saw Baskin Robbins.
I went to a Cold Stone.
I saw a Batman and Robin.
Did you regret it?
I saw Robin Wright.
But I watched all the Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze lines.
Oh,
back to back.
Oh,
to
man,
back.
there's so many of them.
Did you want to use some of them?
No.
Okay.
Everybody cool out. What killed the dinosaurs? The
Ice Age.
Oh my god, that's terrible. What are some other signs? Flowers. Does that happen in spring?
Yeah, but I don't see any flowers
Yeah,
now.
it's not happening right now.
What about those fake ones? But they're
Okay.
still flowers. Boom, spring.
Damn it! Why did I look?
What about love? Doesn't love happen in spring?
Yeah.
Well, it's in the air. It's everywhere.
Supposed to.
March Madness.
Oh yeah. No more perfect brackets.
Yeah.
For you.
Mm-hmm.
Are there with the dew gloss? Does
Yeah,
that take them all
I think
out?
yeah, I just saw it.
What about losing that winter weight?
Losing those LBs.
LBs. Yeah. Well, that goes for most of us.
I
Or just one of us.
I don't know if that's a sign of spring. It usually takes me until about summer to get
starting to lose those LBs.
there we
Contemplating it.
Yeah.
How about
That's true.
you know, it's spring when people have given up, when 100% of the population has given up on their New Year's resolutions.
Hey, I was just thinking the same thing. Flip flops as well
Oh, flip-flops.
are a
yeah.
good sign of spring.
I like to give up my New Year's resolution for Lent.
Oh,
There
very
you go.
fun.
Yeah, that's good.
I
Two
just
birds, one
don't
stone.
make any
You
resolution.
get two birds stoned at once if you do that. You know.
Don't
Yeah.
give up anything for Lent.
I usually give up Lent every Lent. So far,
That's
so
noble.
good. Thank you. I'm doing it for Jesus.
It's a good cause. The Jesus cause.
Zombie Jesus.
The sweet zombie Jesus. How I love you.
You know, people always say that the sound of spring, like the sound, the sound of birds chirping, but I don't really get that because all winter long I hear these goddamn crows just cawing outside my window the whole time, and that's all I hear in the spring too.
Well,
So-
I think that's because your yard is full of all those animal carcasses.
well, and just garbage.
Yeah.
But I mean,
What about the smell?
I'm not a
just
big
the
fan.
smell.
The smell of spring. You know, like the mud's coming out and
Starting
Like
to
the smell
like-
of rain. The smell
Yeah.
of rain.
Yeah.
Oh,
rain, for
earthworms
sure.
on the
I was
road.
about to say it smells like worms.
Yeah.
What about the roads? Are everything really is covered in sand. There is sand
True.
everywhere.
That's true. Everything's wet. Like
Yeah.
the snow's melting, which thank God. And then it's like sleet and then rain. Everything's wet.
I get pretty wet. Yeah, just thinking about the snow melting.
I'm just constantly wet everywhere I go.
Gross.
I feel like in the
gross.
spring, it's like that's when people want to dance. You know?
Yeah, dance.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of spring
like in
jams.
the streets.
Like spring jam dance.
Spring jam.
Time.
Yeah. Spring jam dance times. That's usually happen in the spring, right?
Umbrellas are you never need an umbrella in the
That's
winter.
true. And they're
would look
very
funny.
and like umbrella fashion is definitely a big thing in spring.
Oh yeah,
Like,
you definitely want to have the right umbrella to match your.
Ensemble.
Thank you.
yeah, your ensemble umbrella match.
Does
There's that.
anybody? So that means you own more than one umbrella.
No.
Yeah.
I don't even
That's
know
like
an
asking
umbrella.
Are you kidding? That's like asking if I own more than one pocket watch.
Like
Of course. Seriously.
And more than one purse.
Yeah. Well, come on.
Well, yeah.
Merce.
Merce.
No,
Sorry.
I
It's a satchel. Indiana Jones wears one.
it's a European carry-all.
Calm
down, Joe.
Leather, I think, like for cowboys, you know.
Yes.
A lot of sales.
It also spring is very dependent on where you are. Yeah, it's sails. That's a good one. Like
Cheap
sailboats.
sweaters.
What Joe said, it is totally dependent. I'm from Colorado, and I would say like there's no sand.
No
We don't
sand.
put sand on the road there, so like when shit melts, that's definitely not spring.
And-
I don't
it
think we
takes a
put
day.
sand on the roads.
we
here
put
either.
salt on the roads.
No,
But there is
But
sand everywhere.
It does.
there,
It
but
gets
there is
there.
sand.
For
You're
some
right.
reason, there's sand everywhere.
I think it's
Is it?
because it's in the winter we all just get such sandy vaginas and it just falls out everywhere.
It's because
It's warm.
That's really true.
our roads turn to lakes because there's so much snow and it can't, like, it doesn't have, the water doesn't have anywhere to go. Like, it's not,
So are we only a land
they're
of
trying to
10,000
absorb
lakes in the spring?
well, no, we have more than 10,000 lakes.
In the spring though, only because all the roads are lakes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
that's a good
They're
point.
just trying to absorb all the water. That's
Yeah,
why
leave
there's
it alone.
sand. God, guys.
Springtime means what? Springtime means happiness.
I think of
and-
pastel colors.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good
Oh,
one.
yeah, yeah.
That is
Pastel.
good.
Pastels, totally.
Easter candy.
We were talking about
You're
losing
making
the
Slam.
LBs.
You're making Slam feel bad.
I'm just very.
He doesn't get
very
to
low.
celebrate Easter.
No, I don't. But from my understanding, it's kind of like the zombie pub crawl, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
You
I
get
mean,
dressed up.
resurrection and stuff.
Yo, sure. Yeah, I get it.
You guys know what the difference between circumcision and crucifixion is, right?
No, what?
No, I don't.
Well, in crucifixion, they throw away the whole Jew.
Dang.
I guess
That's pretty
Jesus
bad, right?
So is Jesus just kind of a glorified zombie? Is that?
From my understanding, my limited
For
understanding, granted, he was Jesus was not a part of my household. There was an older man who called himself Jesus who wanted to touch everybody, but he got locked up quick. I'm on a roll.
What?
I know something that happens in the springtime. Big sign.
Beards.
People get outside and they stop reading.
Oh yeah, totally. Sorry.
I don't get it.
That's what happens. You decide that like
you get Uncle Tom's Cabin fever and just you can't help it. So
I really enjoy reading at the beach.
Yeah.
I like reading outside. Yeah.
I love reading
well, not in the
outside.
spring. You don't go to the beach in the spring. Be honest.
Duh.
Yeah,
With
no, it's
yourself.
true. It's usually not dry enough to go to the beach.
Well,
See? All right, here we go.
I've just been
Top 10
handed.
countdown.
Everyone, I've just been handed urgent news. Our top 10 list has been completed. So, without further ado, starting at number 10. Top 10 signs of spring. Potholes. Okay. The hours getting jacked on and off for daylight savings time. Makes sense. Love. I don't see it.
That number 8.
That was number 8, sorry. Number 7, losing LBs. Number 6, that Lent. Sorry, I thought I said tent. It made just about as little sense. Number 5, everything smells like mud. Number 4, spring jam dance. Tons of dancing. Number 2, pastel colors. Number 3, pastel colors. Numbers are hard. Number 2, everybody stops reading. And the number 1 sign that it's spring is there's sand all over the place because it falls out of everyone's vagina from winter. There it is. That's how you do it. In case you forgot, that's how you make a top 10 list. And I think that's a pretty good one.
I feel like I learned a lot.
Yeah.
It's really good. Like there's numbers and then there's exactly enough descriptions to match the numbers. So it's a perfect top 10 list, really. I think we did a really good job, guys. So, thanks for the input, everybody. Jenny from the block. I'm sure you'll be sticking around for the next couple segments. So yeah, we'll get right back to it on the Radio Nomad.
I'm straight.
Welcome back to another segment of the Radio Nomad. The dreaded 5th segment, where we never know what to do. Just kidding.
Never know what to expect.
We're a very well-oiled machine. We know exactly what we're doing. That's why we produce such phenomenal, audible explosions on your eardrum.
Dropping ear bombs, if you will.
It's like we're shooting into your ear.
Just spraying all over inside your
Stop.
ear
Don't.
canal.
I was hoping you wouldn't do that.
Okay. There it is.
You want to just like scroll across the button board real quick?
Now, damn it!
Okay, maybe later. Guess now's not a good time.
We gotta save all the A material for the Nightcaaap.
Yeah. This is just the B team.
It's all the B team.
Yeah. After this segment, we're gonna kick all you guys out, and like the people who are actually good are gonna come on. All right. Like that guy. Hot dude extraordinaire, Joe.
Were you like 8 when you recorded that? What was that voice?
Man, that was so musical, and that was such a good. What was it? Slogan? Every moment gets better. Do you want me to say something again so you can play a clip of me embarrassing myself?
Nope.
Okay. Well, then let's move on. We always get these bits, and we can never really figure out a good place to introduce them.
Sorry, I had a muscle spasm in my face there. Kind of startled me.
That's really funny that you said that, because it's a good thing this didn't happen to you, and this is actually what I like to call a tip of the fortnight. If you ever wake up one day and your brain has mixed up controls of your mouth and your butthole, don't talk very much.
Oh, fair enough.
Because you'll seriously regret it. So, like, if right now, if you would have had that muscle twitch, but it would have been
in my butt
mixed up, yeah, you'd probably be asked to leave.
That's true. If I suddenly made a startled noise and reached my hand down the back of my pants.
Well, I assume if your butthole muscle spasm, that you'd probably would have defecated into your underpants.
That's true. I'd blame it on somebody else, though.
Hey,
I'd be like, oh man, somebody shit in my pants. What the hell?
Well, hey, girl's always got this hot cloud of gas around her, so.
Dueling farts.
Yeah.
None of which are made by me.
That reminds me, I also have a tip of the fort week.
So wait, real quick. Joe and Slam sandwich Hey Girl and have a lot of explosive gas. So an analogy that I would use is that it's kind of like when Harry's fighting Lord Voldemort and they're blasting their wands at each other. It's like that's how me and Sam's buttholes are.
You know, I never saw the Harry Potter movies, but what's this about a couple of dudes blasting their wands at each other?
This magic moment.
That pretty much sums up all 7 books, or 8 or 12.
Fair enough.
I have no idea. I haven't read any of them or seen the movies.
Well,
I don't know anything about Ron or Harry or Hermione or Albus Dumbledore or anything like that.
Dude's name was Elvis?
Actually, that's more believable, but his name is Albus, which is an even dumber name.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I read this book series called the Sword of Truth series, and the ancestor of the main villain's name was Panis Raoul, which sounds pretty bad, but it was spelled Panus. So it was pretty hard not to read that penis.
What was this book called? The Sword of 1,000 Truths?
Just the Sword of Truth. That was the name of the series. The books all had individual titles.
Sorry, I cut you off. You had another tip?
Oh, yeah. You know, I'd like to warn people that just because you don't see a tiger doesn't mean there isn't a tiger you should be watching out for. So watch out for that tiger.
Well, have you seen those Kellogg's commercials? That dude comes out of nowhere.
Exactly. Vicious motherfucker.
Which would scare you more, if a regular tiger was in your house or Tony the Tiger, some crazy animated dude who could talk and he was a tiger?
Tony, definitely. If there's an animated character in my house in like the really real world, I would defecate.
Well, if it's a real tiger, there's a chance that I might still live. But if it's an animated one, I'm probably already dead. So
that's
no
true.
chance.
I guess there's a sense of relief there.
Good point.
But he probably gave you a bowl of Frosted Flakes.
Ooh, true.
But it was like Matrix Frosted Flakes. Like, it's a fake world.
Not seeing a downside.
And then you take the red pill.
Then you take the red pill.
Yeah. Anybody else have any advice? Any tips?
I do.
With the P. Tips. Fucking
keep your bread in the freezer.
Good tip.
That's a pretty good tip.
But why?
because it'll last a lot longer.
Does this work for other things? You put them in the freezer?
Like meat, for example?
Because I've been thinking about using my freezer more, and I just haven't found reasons to use it.
Do they make portable, like, underpants strap-on freezers? That's what I was getting at.
Why would you want that?
You want to freeze your
Ass.
penis?
Penis.
Your penis?
Freeze your skin?
Yeah, so it lasts
Your
longer.
sphincter.
Oh, like you could maybe have. What if they had?
Like I can masturbate longer.
What if they had like some sort of contraption that went around your head, enclosed your head, and it was like it froze so that you could, your skin would last longer and your beauty and looks would be.
What about all that time that you had this giant box in your head?
What do you mean?
I mean, you got the face of an 18-year-old and the body of a 90-year-old.
Well, I just mean like most of your life when you were young, you'd have this giant contraption on your head.
So you wouldn't even be able to enjoy your face.
Or is it beautiful? Maybe if they made it look beautiful.
Well, what if it was all clear?
I had a picture
made of
of you
glass.
on it.
Doesn't seem like it's going to keep the cold in very well.
Well, it'd work for Mr. Freeze, right?
That's true. Yeah, he had like a big fishbowl on his head or whatever.
I wonder how many times we can reference that movie tonight.
It worked for all the characters in Futurama, kind of.
Yeah, yeah,
That's true.
And they got to eat those sweet little flakes.
Yeah, and their heads could even like detach because they're so advanced. So I want one.
So you got that to look forward to.
Once again, though, at this point, you've become animated. In order for
And you're dead or drunk.
Yeah,
Really
definitely.
drunk.
You could probably be on some hallucinogens. I could see like dropping a bunch of acid and thinking you're animated. Joe is currently blowing a burp in Hey Girl's direction, in case you're wondering what the gusting sound was.
And this is how I learned to hold my breath for a very long time.
Yeah, I'm sure that's how you learned. Never mind.
Cluck, cluck.
Somebody is on the same page. And that's how I learned to control my gag reflex. Anybody else have any tips? You, Jenny?
I've got one.
Oh, okay, Jenny.
Were you raising your hand? You can't raise your hand on the radio. It doesn't help the listener.
We locked eyes like a left turn.
All right, you go.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I guess my tip of the day is you should wave to strangers. It's enjoyable.
Yeah, but what if they don't have a hand?
You're gonna look like a dick.
Yeah,
I got one. You don't.
They'll just think you're breaking.
What was your reasoning, though?
I even got this hand to wipe shit up with.
Oh, you bastard. What if they only have one shit hand? That's it.
Well, you're not touching it, I guess.
That's true.
But no, it's really funny to watch the reactions because they're like, "Do I know you?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Do I commit? I don't."
Yeah, like they start to wave and be like, wait,
Yep.
were you waving
But
at me?
you
Was
know,
someone
yeah.
behind me?
And they do the look, and
Yeah.
it's all good. Yeah.
I tend to get a lot of high fives when I wave.
We went over this.
Oh,
If everyone
This is your
remembers,
projectile high five wave.
yeah.
yes.
Slam waves. He waves from front to back.
The most confusing wave ever.
well, I also yell wave,
Oh, true.
so people know, which somehow there's still confusion.
One time I went on a run and I decided that for this run, every single person I see, I was gonna wave at. And it was when I lived in a neighborhood that had a lot of foreign people. And man, they were really confused. They did not know.
Was it because you were waving or just because they
Yeah.
were foreign?
Well,
The guy looked like he was running right at me and then waved and then he just kept going.
I wonder if he knows that's a
what? I don't speak English.
wonder if he knows that's a very offensive gesture in my culture.
He's like, I just waved my middle finger at him and they got really mad at me. I don't get it.
Yeah. You were waving with your hand, right? Not something else.
yeah,
Okay.
not. Yeah, I didn't have anything else to wave with because
Well,
normally that's what you wave with, your hand.
okay, you weren't just like waving your junk around at him.
Meat
though.
spin?
I mean,
Giving him the old meat
slam.
spin?
Think
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
How would I be running? I'm on a jog, and then I take the time to stop and wave my junk at them, or just pull down my pants and wave my junk at them. Please,
Well, I can't imagine running and waving at people either, because what if your arms aren't in the perfect position and you're trying to wave out of your
okay.
armpit?
I guess, but it's a little more believable than pulling down my pants and waving my junk at them.
I mean,
Dude, I don't know your personal life that
hold
well.
on a second. Do you wear boxers when you run?
Breeze.
Well, then if you're wearing kind of wimpy shorts, maybe you don't even need to pull your pants down. You might just be able to see it waving as you run.
Well, yeah. I mean, just saying.
If you're wearing shorts, you can probably see the tip anyway. Tip of the week. So.
I'm just saying. Like when you got a whale in your pants, like it's pretty much always waving.
Whales wave?
I don't think that's legal.
Whales
are protected.
Novocaine. You were gonna say a tip.
Yeah.
What's that?
Novocaine.
Zelda is the girl.
That's a solid tip.
That's good advice.
See, not
a lot of people are very confused for no reason about that.
Right.
Samus was also a chick.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
From Metroid.
Yeah.
Samus from Metroid.
Samus from Metroid.
So there you go.
What other video game knowledge can you guys drop on us?
What's that? Laura Croft was played by
Angelina Jolie. Who had a double mastectomy, and then I didn't like her as much.
Huh.
I have another video game one. Mario, the original Mario is punching with his fist. He's not hitting the blocks with his head.
If you press up, up, down, down, A, A, B, B.
Wrong.
Oh.
Konami games?
Nope. Sonic.
Oh, okay.
In the beginning of the Sonic level, you can warp.
Because Konami is up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, B, A, start.
Yep.
Abacab. 30 lives. I got some advice. If you're trying to, we've talked about this before on the show, but if you're trying to like just pick and flick crusty boogers in your car, but then like you accidentally poke a really slobbery gooey one and it clings to your finger. A good thing to do is to roll down the window and let it dry on your finger for a long time, and then eventually you can just flick it off. So there's that.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of gross, but
why is it gross? You already made the mistake. It was already
already
helpful
and relevant
mistake.
to me.
Well, it's better than trying to wipe off a super slobbery one. Like then that's even grosser.
Stop calling it slobbery.
Super moist slobbery one.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, you look cute today. Let's see if you can compliment everyone. Compliment Beard. Give him a compliment.
I like your shirt.
I really like your fucking boots. If I had a love of the day, it would be your boots.
Your fucking boots, or
Yeah.
just a shirt? See, that's another.
Hey,
swear-
that's our theme.
That's another
I'm
swearing
right on.
thing though that always gets me is like
You take it too literal.
when do you add a swear word as like what is that
As an adjective?
adverb or adjective? Yeah, like what are fucking boots?
Listen to the context.
Like, let's all get naked, but you put on your fucking boots.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, but I'm not even saying
I can
like
only
that.
imagine that's what they're used for.
It's all about
just
the
like,
emphasis, man.
It's just like when someone's like, "Oh man, I can't wait to get fucking drunk." It's like, is that different from being just drunk?
it's just
Like,
emphasis.
or it's like I hate it when people go, "It's colder than hell out," or "It's cold as hell out." What?
Or like when you're
'Cause
talking about
hell's
like
not cold.
The other day, I
Well,
was
have you
talking
been to
about,
hell?
Yeah, how do you know?
I'm guessing from
My
the
hell would be
scriptures.
cold.
From scriptures
I don't
or
like
movies?
we were discussing sushi the other day, and my buddy shouts out, "Oh, I love fucking squid."
Yeah, that's
Well,
like, that
that's
can be
a
horribly misinterpreted.
little more than we needed to know
Right.
about your life, bro.
It's gross.
Without the swear word, I think that
Yeah.
it might have been an inappropriate comment.
Yeah, well, it's still a little ambiguous. I love squid. Like,
It's
well,
fucking
that's nice.
ambiguous.
Fucking ambiguous as hell.
That S is F and A. Ambiguous.
Yay.
I don't think I did that right.
No, I didn't really pay attention to you either.
Oh wait.
How far do we get on these compliments?
Oh yeah. Everyone compliment. everyone compliment everyone else. Go. Slam. Compliment Joe.
Joe. Oh,
Joe, that white shirt sure is clean.
it's not even white.
It's not even a compliment.
It's just that's just an observation about my shirt.
And
the color.
it really highlights your hourglass figure.
Thanks. Are you saying I have a small package?
Not like overtly.
Well, invertly.
You have an inverted penis.
Thanks for noticing.
And I'm impressed. I am impressed with your inverted penis.
Well, that's a compliment. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Hey girl, you're the best.
Aw,
Thanks, Beer.
I know that.
That's really
What
good.
else were you wearing?
What else was I wearing?
Yeah, before you took all your clothes off.
Oh, I didn't know my clothes were off. Dang.
That's because we got you really drunk.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember any of that.
Way to go with it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were really good at ad-libbing.
You should do
That's my compliment to you. It's of course sarcastic.
That's an unpopular opinion.
Well, shit. I think we're gonna have to save our compliments for the next compliment.
Fuck!
Yeah, this fucking sucks.
This
shit.
This F and S is D. D.
Totally effing right, dude. Shit. S.
Yes. We did it. I don't know what we did, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. You know, it was a good segment. Maybe we'll do it again. Maybe we'll get really wasted and do it again. That'd probably be more entertaining. But we have the awesome Nightcaaap coming up in a little bit. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a good one. There's a lot of good vibes going on here. Everyone's complimenting each other like crazy. Just can't help it. Overflowing positivity. It's going to be a good Nightcaaap. So stick around. We'll be right back on the Radio Nomad.
As soon as I love her, it's been too long. Talks of future with you caves me in.
Dick. Radio Nomad Nightcaaap starts now. I know you've all been looking forward to this. I certainly have. It's a lot of fun. I think we have a good lineup of I have absolutely no idea. Because that's kind of the way the Nightcaaap goes. It goes a little nomad on you. We hop around from topic to topic, and usually Beard asks a bunch of really dumb questions. So without further ado, do you have anything?
Yeah. Does anyone know how Joe got his last name?
Bag of donuts? I'm going to guess it had something to do with a bag of donuts.
Well, that's definitely for sure.
I think I might know.
What is it?
Well, I was just born into it. I mean, when Mama bag of donuts and Papa bag of donuts.
Joe actually got married to a bag of donuts and decided to change his last name.
Oh, yeah.
That's so romantic.
Is how that happened. I forgot.
So it's not from Mama bag of donuts and Papa bag
No.
of donuts touching tips?
Don't say that. It's gross.
So did they not touch tips?
Well, like probably the fingertips.
Okay, well that's cool then.
Like on E.T.
Yeah.
That's how babies are made, so. Right?
Yeah, well, from my understanding of it, I don't really know. I've never seen a baby. Hey, I got a question for you. Weird.
What up?
How exactly is dog breeding not eugenics?
Do they euthanize the ones that don't have their the traits that they
favorable
desire?
traits? Yeah, I mean they're bred.
I don't think so. I think
out.
they just sell them and someone else buys them.
Well, if they're like bitey.
Did you say eugenics?
Yeah.
That's a big word. Well, it's not big, but like it's got weird letters in it.
Is that not a cool word to say?
It's not no. say like a more hip, cool word.
Okay, how is dog breeding not ethnic slaughter?
No. Ethnic cleanse, maybe. It's getting
cleansing?
a little bit.
Yeah.
What is the really good buzzword for ethnic cleansing? Like what are they saying on Twitter?
Probably like stoked.
Yeah. Yeah, I think stoked is a good
Okay,
one.
hashtag stoked.
Oh yeah,
So every time
hashtags. I totally forgot about those.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. I used to call them pounds.
Yeah, you used to always just say pound.
LBS.
Say pound LBS.
Yeah.
Left breath.
Pound LBs.
Pound LBs.
Pound LBs. Holla.
Got a big weekend of pounding LBs.
YOLO.
Oh, yeah. YOLO swag was a thing for a week or
Swass.
two. Swass will always be a thing. As long as there's leather chairs and humid temperatures, there will be swass.
Leather chairs. I just need 2 butt cheeks. I mean, it happens.
2 butt cheeks in an afternoon.
Yeah.
Some humidity.
2 butt cheeks in a warm summer day. I have swag.
I guess
got swass. I think we have a new top 10.
I have mud butt.
You just got swass.
I guess I'm just...
Dude, don't swass me like that. Hey, don't swass butt me. Or swass mouth me, which
You
is really
swass
gross.
buckler.
Whatever happened to those guys?
The swass mouths?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, now. You're a poop stop.
You're a poop.
What are you doing? Are you just changing all the nouns in a song to poop?
No, I was actually changing all the words to poop.
Oh, yeah. You're just saying poop a bunch.
Yeah, but musically.
Smoke on the poop. That's a good one.
I smoke 2 poops in the morning. I smoke 2 poops at night.
I smoke 2 poops and then I smoke 2 poops.
And then I smoke 2 more.
Then I
couldn't
feel
fit
all right.
poop there. And then I feel like poop.
I like just changing every word to poop.
Just in general or even or in music?
But you got to have at least one word to
Poop,
lead
poop,
in.
poop, poop, poop.
Yeah, because otherwise it sounds like that.
Poop, 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 poop.
Like, I don't know. Imagine Hanson's bop with all the words being poop. It'd be, like, much
but
better.
Is bop, shooby doop bop, are those words?
I don't know any other words besides bop, shoot out, bop. I don't know how to fit poop in there.
Yeah.
Poop, shoot up, poop, poop, poop,
Like
poop.
poop, bop. I don't know. It's a poop,
Poop
bop.
It's got to be poop.
Shoot up, poop. Damn it. I can't not say shoot up. So I saw hops in the liquor store the other day. The Hanson brothers now brew beer.
It's called
And they're
hops.
still riding that bop
Mm-hmm. Couldn't really tell if it was ironic or not.
straight to the bank.
Yeah, probably.
Straight to the bank store.
I kind of wanted to know if it was good or not, but if, judging by their history of making things that I enjoy, I thought probably not.
But at least that was a pretty hot group of chicks.
That drummer chick was awesome.
Bop.
Bop.
It was the Hanson brothers, guys. They were all dudes.
Hey, speaking of drummers, how good are you at playing the belly drum?
The belly drum.
It's good at belly drum solo.
I guess I'm not familiar. Is that just
Well,
is that
take
just
your
me
belly.
slapping my belly?
Yep. That's not your belly.
That's your face, dog.
That's your taint.
Oh, yeah, that is his taint. That's your chest.
It's right here. Hey, sometimes slapping your belly sounds like the sound that people would associate with masturbation. Listen.
Prove it.
Have a listen.
Now you're just masturbating.
And I'm spent.
Just like each take a bodily function.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. The bodily function band. Let's see if we can do it. I dibs fart noises.
I'm gonna take vomiting.
Okay.
What is
The sproing sound? Did you just make the sproing sound? Okay.
I'll
What do you have?
What's left? I don't know.
I'll take puke.
What's left?
Can I take puke?
You get the spooge sound.
Well, is puke different than vomit?
I'll do a plop.
Yeah.
Plop.
Okay, plop.
Okay.
And so, all right. Do you want me to drop a sick fart beat?
Did someone?
Boing.
Plop.
Boing.
Dude, that was pretty good. If only we had someone singing with the sound of pee tinkling into a toilet or something.
But your fart beatboxing is unbelievable.
It's really.
We know what you do when you're by yourself.
It's just fart boxing, right?
Yeah, it's fart
fart
boxing.
boxing. Sorry.
Yeah. You're right. There's no beat. That's a whole nother monster. If you can fart beat off box. It's hard to do. It's hard to do. Let's see. See, it's hard to do. It's hard.
That was hard to watch.
Let's try that again. Yep, there, I did it.
That's how you get a prolapsed rectum, folks. You gotta watch out for that.
Well, the true talented fart boxers can fart box out of their mouths and buttholes, so they can double beat. It's like a double bass, is what it is. So
I always wondered what that is.
that was what I was doing.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Hey, who's a better dancer?
Between
Slam
who and who?
or Joe?
Discuss.
Dance off.
Yes.
Like describe
Describe how you would dance.
your dance style, and we'll decide.
Describe your dancing for the listeners.
All right. You can start. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I try and shuffle my feet back and forth.
Sure.
And I don't move my hips.
No hip movement.
And I try and keep my shoulders as still as I can while still moving my arms.
So you're gyration free.
You're doing like the Michael Flatley Lord of the Dance.
No. I'm just kind of shuffling my feet back and forth while moving my arms without moving my shoulders. And then I try and nod my head off tempo. So like everyone knows that I know where the tempo is and I am choosing to ignore it.
That's similar to mine. I like to just ram up against random chicks at the club and just start grinding on them hard, and until I get a boner. Because that's what chicks dig, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Totally.
Fair enough. Joe, you should teach me your ways.
I don't know if it's really tough. I don't know if you learn. Only like 100% of the population can do it. So.
Okay.
That guy's just
I feel like if I
people with this boner.
I feel like if I took the quiz, I could probably test into that 100% if I like studied.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know about you. 100%'s a tough number to get. What?
Not everybody gets a D minus. They don't like to give out D minuses.
Would you rather be pissed on or pissed off all the time? Like you have to walk around. It's not like someone's constantly pissing on you. Like you have.
It's a daily
They
occurrence.
peed on your leg a little bit, and then you have to walk around with it the rest of the day. Or would you rather just be pissed off all day?
I think one would make you pissed off. If you get pissed on, you're gonna be pissed
No,
off.
that's part of it though. Is you don't get like mad about the piss on you, but you have pee all over you.
Get pissed on and see if it makes you upset.
Yeah,
No,
wear it all day.
It doesn't. It's just that's just the game. Okay. Do you think you can maybe just use your imagination, Neumatoid?
My imagination is just being blinded by getting peed on.
All right, fine.
It doesn't have to pee in your eyes.
Just your leg.
Like, yeah.
Try this one on then. Would you rather have it where every time you came, it ended up in your mouth, or would you rather have it where
Well, that's pretty vulgar.
Every time you came, you shot out burrs?
I don't know how to answer that.
Would you rather cum burrs or have it go in your mouth every time?
Can you have a different
messed up.
alternative than have cum in your mouth? That's just.
All right, fine. Would you rather get fisted by the Wolverine or the Hulk?
Well,
Hulk.
it depends.
Hulk.
Is Hulk Bruce? Is it Bruce
Size
or David
queen.
Banner?
At the
David
beginning.
Banner?
At the beginning, he's Bruce or David
Oh
Banner.
God!
And then he
he's
becomes
Hulk.
the Hulk.
And are Wolverine's claws out?
Oh yeah, I'll give you bone claws though.
Yeah, but those are all weird.
Yeah.
I think honestly, at that point, I'd rather just have the adamantium.
Well, fair enough.
Take the red pill.
Well, either way,
I'll take the juggernaut.
Well, which one?
enough.
The jug
enough.
or not?
Fair enough.
At that point, I mean, the rectum's pretty much destroyed completely, regardless. So.
Well, no, because you could live through the getting fisted by the Hulk. I think there's a
Not
chance.
if he hulked out in your anus with his hand.
It was all
I don't
worth
even
it.
want to think about the other thing.
It was all worth it just to hear that phrase.
If he hulked out inside your anus.
Not if he hulked out inside your anus.
I don't know. A lot of porn stars seem to make it after that happens. Getting hulked out in their anus. That's gross. This is your fault.
Yeah, no, this is totally my fault. I'm loving every minute of it. Like
Loving every
McDonald's.
minute of it. Doom, 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 doom.
McDonald's
Loving every
getting
poop.
fisted by the Hulk. It's their new slogan.
Fillet of poop. I hate that.
Oh,
stupid-
why would you even bring that up?
This is the shittiest.
Have you
shit
seen? Has
ever.
anybody been following Southern Comfort ads?
Nope.
They have a really good one out right now.
I think so.
That's the end of my story. I'm sorry for bringing it up. That
Hey,
didn't
what
make
are
sense.
what you look like? You got something to say?
Okay, if you wrote a book about yourself.
Sounds made up already. Can't even read.
Okay. Well, if you wrote a book about yourself, what would the title be?
Jenny from the block.
And what would the subtitle be?
The rocks that I
A
got.
story of the block and Jenny. See? It works both ways.
Ooh, I have a question. So I answered what I expected the rumpus room to be. You guys, obviously, I communicated with you before. What did you expect Jenny to the block to be?
A person, human.
Good.
Although you were friends with Slam, so that didn't have to necessarily be true.
You know what? I'll say one thing. I expect you to be tall.
Oh.
Yeah. And you are kind of tall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I expected you to
5'8".
be like super hot, and you totally delivered.
chicks.
So there's
chicks.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't. If you
Hot
weren't,
chick.
we
Yeah.
probably wouldn't allow you in here.
Exactly.
Because it's hot dudes, hot chicks, and everything.
Well, it's just everything.
Yeah, that's
Everything.
true.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah. The alarm would have gone off though,
Yeah.
because it lets us know it's just everything.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Good points, guys.
What's this about a pointed butthole?
Oh, hey. Remember we were talking about what would happen if you farted during sex?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just can't imagine that. If it was intentional, I just could never imagine like even being allowed in that bedroom again. I mean,
Well, yeah, okay. So what if you farted? But what if she farted during sex? How would you take that?
Then it would be cute. You just have to keep going. I mean,
Even if she's sitting on your face at the time.
I don't.
There's poop dust right in your eyes.
There's no such thing as poop dust. It's just poop.
Oh no, there's like
fart dust though, and it is a serious problem.
But fart dust is poop particles, right?
No, it's not.
Then what is it?
Gaseous.
Vapor. Yeah.
Gaseous vapor. Poop.
Pretty sure it's
Particles.
poop dust.
Nailed it.
Poop.
Speaking of poop, again, speaking
really?
of
Jeez, we get
speaking
back
of
to this
poop
fast.
for the last 18 minutes. A couple weeks ago, we were playing this game that I really wish we would have played on the air, but we only made it through a few
I
movies.
told you I'm not taking my pants off.
Think about some movie names that actually kind of sound like poops, like how you describe your poop.
Oh, like the Green Mile.
Yeah, or
Deep Impact?
Deep Impact.
Volcano.
Yeah, or Dante's Inferno.
Titanic.
Or The Hunt for Red October. Is that
Watership Down.
Waterworld.
Bridge over the River Kwai. That didn't even make sense.
W.
Apocalypse Now.
Apocalypto.
Her.
Iron Man.
American Hustle. Hurry up! I gotta do my hair.
The Sound of Music.
Oh, dude, I like that one.
So happy with myself.
The Green Goblin? Is that
No.
too similar to the Green Mile?
Yeah, well, it's
There's always the Whiz, but that's going the other way.
the whole 9 yards.
The whole 10 yards.
Oh, I see what you did.
Analyze this.
Analyze that. I mean, I can go out there.
Right.
They make sequels out of fucking everything.
Yeah.
Right.
The Matrix.
The 7-Year Itch.
That's not. There's no way. Superman. I'm good at this. I'm good.
Hey,
Hey.
it's about that time.
what you're about that time. Burn.
Oh,
Market.
man. I guess I just better rattle off a whole bunch of crap about our show real quick before.
Shout out. Any more shout outs?
Shout out to Papa Bag of Donuts.
Papa Baga.
Papa Baga.
5 years.
5 years. I love you, Dada. Do we have any? Do we have any other shows?
Old Matt, of course.
Oh yeah, well duh.
Yeah.
Old Matt, Good Guy Auto.
Yeah.
Opening in like 12 years.
I think it's down to 9.
9. Okay. Oh, we've been doing the show for 3 years already. That's a lot more than I thought.
If you know me and you're listening, shout out.
Yep.
Definitely. Shout out Rumpus.
Shout out to Jenny from the block for making the trip just for this.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out Neumatoid.
Hey guys.
Shout out Neumatoid for showing up last week.
Damn it.
He shows up every week, even though we only do the show every 2 weeks.
And then Baga's text back was, well, you didn't show up last night, did you? And I'm like, he's like, wait a second, last night was Thursday. We don't do the show Thursdays.
Yeah. And then I was like, well, then it's a good thing you didn't, because then I would be fucking crazy, and so would you.
Or you'd have a psychic bond.
Yeah.
Shout out Slam.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Shout out Baga.
Shout in Slam.
After you Hulk out in the
reverse.
All right, everybody,
Reverse
shout real loud down my asshole.
Shout out Joe Baga.
Shout out Beard.
Shout out
Nomad. Hey, check us out on Facebook, Twitter, or www.radionomad.com. As always, we will try to get to any listener mail if you want, or you have a question for us hot dudes on the show. You can always email theradionomad@gmail.com. Thank you for tuning in and listening to our show, and we'll see you again in another fortnight. Nomad.
Goes on with that, yeah. To the end, I'll turn it to the end. To the end, I'll turn it to the end, to the end. I'll turn it to the end. Started in 87, ended in 89. We got a garage door and every play anytime. It's just the four of us, give me the core of us. Too much attention on a board that been destroyed us. 4 kids on tour, 3,000 miles in a photo car, not knowing what's going on. You got a million years, a torn out like this. Hell no, no premonition couldn't save it. To the end, I'll turn it to the end. To the end, I'll turn it.